Hello everyone, welcome to XALT Ministries. Today we're going to look at picks, guitar picks, thicknesses, thinnesses, and also strumming, how to strum, how to hold it so we don't break any strings or nothing like that. So to get started, if you can see, I actually do have, there it goes, I actually do have another pick right here, but because of the brightness, you can't really see it. This is going to be the thinnest pick I have. I have 5 here. This is going to be the thickest one I got. The gray one here is actually the one I use the most. If you're wondering which guitar pick to use for which kind of strumming, the thinner the pick, the best it is for strumming. The thicker the pick, the best it is for finger picking or doing like solos. If I was going to go like here and just pick the bottom 2 strings, the reason why is because it's so thick it's not going to give as much, so it's great for doing like those single. Versus if you're going to take something, say, on the thin side, let's just go to the one I use. I like this one because it kind of works for everything. See how it still has that bend to it? You can see it bending. Another way you can test thicknesses is by holding it. And the way you hold the pick, real quick, you want to make sure that you're holding the pick with your thumb across it and your pointer finger under it, holding it. Some people hold them like this, not using pointer. Don't know why. Hold like this, and you want the pick pointing towards you. Okay, your tip should always be pointing towards you, even if you're left-handed. It'll still be pointing towards you, or towards the guitar, however you want to do it. When you strum, let's just look at strumming real quick. When you strum, you're gonna want to glide the pick, probably about 45-degree angle or so, and when you come back, because if you like a normal like a strum. You notice how I'm bending with the strings. I'm not like holding it straight and just going. You notice how it's like it's louder. It doesn't seem to have the right tones. If you just glide, and if I switch a different chord, okay. So always make sure you're gliding with your pick. Unless you're doing finger picking, then in that case, usually you can set your fingers right in the bottom and then you can pick. So that way you have a muscle memory of where you're at on your strings as well. And then way up here. Okay. So once again here, the thinner the pick, the best it'll use strumming. This is a very, very thin pick. It's a 0.46 millimeter. And as you can see, I can just about bend this pick right around. And this pick, if I strum with it, I guess if you're doing really heavy strumming, like, it's good because it's always bending. For me, I don't really do that fast. This gray one here is the best one I use. I looked at someone and said, what's their best pick? They said, I don't know, it's the gray one. This is just a Jim Dunlap. That's the name of the company. It's a nylon. Oh, and there's my measurement. It is a 0.6 millimeter. Okay, so this 0.6 is right in the middle because usually 0.3 is on the low end and 0.8 to 1.0 is on the high end. I've seen some picks that are more than 1 millimeter. That are 2 millimeter. Unless you have a bass guitar, I have no clue why you need a pick that thick. That pick right there is probably about a 0.75 or a 0.8, and this is plenty thick enough for me if I was to do something that is a finger picking. Okay. But anyways, that is pretty much how to hold a pick, how to strum with one. You make sure you glide up and down. Also your thicknesses, what they're used for. I already knew this was going to be a very short video, but the next video after this is we're going to start looking into chords, and I'm going to do a chord intro video so you know what fingers are best used for fretting different chords and so on. So before I even give you any more info on that, that will be the next video, and that will be coming up next. Thank you very much, and have a great day.